if the Bears do move on from Luke Getsy, let's take a look at some candidates you could bring in here. Now, if you want to make the argument that Greg Roman at the top of this list would be a good fit for Justin Fields, I'll listen to you. Certainly worked out pretty well with Lamar Jackson. They also moved on, and things are still going well for Lamar Jackson, even without Greg Roman. He's going to be the MVP again. So
yeah, there's a lot of Ravens fans that aren't big fans of Greg Roman, but
yeah, I'm just, so Clint,
I take Greg Roman in a second.
Clint Kubiak, who's the passing game coordinator for the 49ers, Brian Fleury, who's the 49ers tight end coach. A lot of great candidates from 49ers.
Those are a couple of names, Brian Fleury and Jared Johnson, that Peter King brought up in his article this morning.
And schematically, there would be not a huge shift there. Similar tree. Now, it's not quite the same exact offense, but it is a lot of the same stuff. The Shanahan type of offense, outside zone. There would be enough of a language there that it might not be too big of an adjustment for Justin Fields if you went that route. So you could sell me on that. I'm cool with that. And then Kellen Moore was also on that list of possible OC candidates.
And Eric Bieniemy, who was on our head coaching list, because we don't know the reason why he wasn't the interim head coach. We know the reason why he went to Washington. You ask, why did he go to Washington when he knew he was a lame duck? Because he's trying to prove to the league, outside of Patrick Mahomes, that he can do the job. Because Mahomes, with Matt Nagy ruining that for everyone, now no one trusts who's coming out of KC. So he's like, I need to get out of there to prove to the league that I am head coach worthy. So now that the Washington situation has shit the bed, maybe he looks to come back over, to a lateral move as an OC for the Bears, and in an opportunity, whether it's Justin Fields or Caleb Williams, and say, this is my opportunity to become a head coach in a year.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that offense, though. But we've already not that he's going to run the exact same thing, but we've already seen Justin in that offense. Yeah, and it didn't go great.
And just wrapping this whole thing up a little bit, at least. Look, if I could pick a scenario that happened, just to be clear here, if I could pick it that the Bears go against the grain, they stick with everybody here, half the fan base freaks out, and that ends up working out. If you could see your future, be your future, and tell me what was going to happen, versus they go this way and they draft Caleb or whatever, and they zoom to it, I would pick the stay with who's here, because I like these dudes. If I would love to see Justin get over and have the moment that he had in the Atlanta game at Soldier Field, and have that level of just sort of collegiate atmosphere around the Bears. I think it'd be the coolest thing.
CF Candy also put in the chat, why didn't anybody bring up Todd Canellis from the Bucks and
Dave Canellis? You had the name, yeah,
Dave Canellis,
and it's an interesting name because he was at OC with Seattle, and he was
that would have to be for a head coach, though. He's already the OC.
Right, he's not going to make a lateral move off of Baker.
Yeah. But he could be on your head coaching list. Sure, he's done a decent job down there, and a lot of people seem to like him.
We all silly like the mayor.